Hello everyone and welcome to the special CR Direct. We're now, as you can see, inside, away from the blizzard, and ready to give you some announcements, but also share some of the concerns we have currently, since in the last 2 weeks we have been hit severely on every upload by this crappy yellow button, which is totally not cappy, of course. But the fact is that this button causes that we don't get to monetize properly our videos, they're not visible, they're not recommended, and worst of all, we lose ad revenue, which means that all the time, all the effort invested, whether it's Jason Dameron paid narrations or this video which is being edited by our editor Ibuza, it just all goes to drain, and we are in a difficult situation because of this, because we lose a lot of traction, we lose a lot of ad revenue. So how are we going to solve this? Well, there is a way, and to explain it for you, we are going to head now straight over to Sacramento, California, where Joseph will deal with this rubbish so-called non-advertisable Nintendo gameplay, Nintendo Switch news videos, Pokemon Switch and whatever. Okay, let's just get over to Sacramento.
Thanks, Conrad. Hey everyone, I'm Joseph from the USA, Commonwealth Realm USA here in Sacramento, California. But like Conrad said, we got some serious business to discuss, so let me explain it right now. So, Patreon is a site that we use to crowdfund for all our very ambitious endeavors. And when YouTube isn't paying up like they should, we go towards Patreon. So, as you can tell, we want more Patreon supporters. So even something as low as $1 a month goes a very long way. That is the equivalent to 1,000 views on YouTube. Yeah, think about how long that would go if every one of our subscribers contributed a dollar. It's a lot. But for those of you who want to contribute more, if you contribute at least $5 a month for 2 months, you get one of these very sweet Commonwealth Realm pins. And let me tell you, $5 a month for at least 2 months, that is a steal from one of these. So yeah, if you contribute at least $1 or $5, or if you're feeling very generous and want to contribute a whole lot, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/commonrealm. Anyway, back to you, Conrad.
Thank you so much for the clarification and information, Joseph. As you see, we need your backing, we need your support, and for this occasion we're trying to get more $5 Patreons. In fact, so much so that we have made the 190 of these custom metal CR pins. These are of the highest quality metal pins, just like the Nintendo pins that are being handed out, and we'll be giving them away to all $5 plus Patreons, so consider pledging today. Speaking of Patreon, we will also be giving away the sealed copy of Super Mario Odyssey for all patrons. And this one comes with these Super Mario Odyssey pins, which we got during the Super Mario Odyssey Nintendo New York launch. Yes, we do love pins on this channel, so much so that we tried to put one of them on our silver play button plaquette. It turned out that the glass was a little bit too strong, so the pin bent, and as a result we will be giving away this pin to one of you lucky viewers. The only thing you need to do is write in the comment section below that I want this pin, and we will select one of you that will receive this pin that I've been wearing, which almost was on the silver play button, which you will be seeing unboxed a little bit later on in this video. But over to the announcements, because that's what you are looking forward to, of course. Besides Inside Pokemon Switch, which we premiered this week, we have another show premiering in the middle of December. We are very excited to reveal this one for you, but it's a little bit secret at the moment. But besides that, we have a lot of other projects like Nintendo Switch News, more timeline videos, and of course Inside Breath of the Wild DLC 2 The Champions Ballad videos, which will be coming leading up to and of course after the launch of the final DLC 2 pack this holiday after, well, probably the Game Awards, which we, by the way, will be streaming. But for other announcements, especially regarding game versus game, since Joseph got a very special game from Nintendo of America yesterday, let's go back to Sacramento and Joseph.
Thanks, Conrad. Welcome back to Sacramento. Anyway, guys, the year is coming to a close, but that does not mean we are close to being done with new stuff for this channel. In case you didn't know, if you don't like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter, we got Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which means inevitably that we're coming out with Xenoblade Chronicles versus Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but that is not the only big game versus game we're having this year. We are also going to be doing a Game of the Year battle between The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey. Trust me, you do not want to miss that. One more thing, we also have a brand new series coming shortly after the Game Awards, and you are not going to want to miss that either. Alright, let's go back to Conrad to wrap this thing up.
Thank you, Joseph, for all those great announcements. As you see, we have a ton of content coming your way. Inside Pokemon Switch, Inside Breath of the Wild DLC 2, The Champion's Ballad. We got Game vs. Game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 vs. Xenoblade Chronicles. We got Breath of the Wild vs. Super Mario Odyssey in an epic Game of the Year battle, before we, of course, will be streaming the Game Awards 2017 on December 7th. And speaking of live streams, we are going back to live streaming on the channel, at least one per week. We haven't decided specifically which day we will be streaming, but it will either be on Fridays or Saturdays on both YouTube and Twitch, since we are trying to bring life back to our Twitch channel. So make sure to join our streams, because it's the best way to, of course, get in touch with us and of course ask questions, because whatever you write in the comment sections we reply to. On YouTube it's a little bit difficult, but during live streams we can actually do that because we see it and we can respond to them immediately. So one stream a week, either Fridays or Saturdays, we'll see how that is, and of course we have the Game Awards stream coming on December 7th. We have a ton of great content both in December and of course in 2018, and I also want to thank you so much once again for reaching 115,000 subscribers. We finally received the silver play button, which we are just about to show you the unboxing of. But before I send off to that unboxing and a very special message recorded by me and Jason Dameron during my visit to Joseph and Jason in October, thank you once again, and I'm really looking forward to all the great content we'll be delivering to you in the next few months, and of course the upcoming year. We'll be visiting PAX East, of course, and we have a line of new merchandise coming out, which you can see also on the screen right now, including a special CR cap. We got embroidered CR Polo shirts, t-shirts, and a lot of other equipment merchandise that you can wear with pride, also to both gaming conventions, gaming activities and non-gaming activities, since we were very careful designing these so they will work on everyday basis and wherever you go. So that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this CR Direct, and now enjoy the unboxing of the silver play button, and stay for the special message by Jason Dameron. See ya.
The launch of the acclaimed Super Mario 3D World in November 2013 represented an end to the linear and bound approach seen in late 3D Mario games. See, you want my voice for this stuff, right?
That's true.
But we need Patreon support to do that. It's not free to do this stuff. In order to get everybody together, to get the voice for it, to get the writers for it, to get the editors for it, you name it, just a little bit of support helps. If you're not rich, you know, that's understandable, but just the cost of a latte every month is kind of all you'd need to support the Patreon page on what's the Patreon page again?
Patreon.com/Common Realm.
Common Realm. It's not Commonwealth Realm, it's under Common Realm. That's a good one to remember. Every little bit helps. I mean, you know, fans of Mario out there, we know you're not multi-millionaires. We certainly aren't. But every little bit helps make these things as awesome as they are. I mean, these are great games. We love to talk about them, but in order to produce really cool things, like you saw the intro with how the history of the Mario games coming down with the red and Pikachu jumping back and forth, that's great. It takes money to make that stuff. So
money, time, like those type of intros, 1 week of time, a ton of torture in After Effects, Premiere Pro. It's just that we pay for these programs each month. We pay editors to work on all of this. We pay, we have to write this ourselves. It's just a full-time job for not a full-time pay. Not even close to a full-time pay. And we just want to be able to not lose money when we pay Jason, our editors, and everyone else who's involved in creating videos like the Legend of Zelda timeline, like the Pokemon timeline, like many other timeline videos that will be coming up, Nintendo history, Switch news, Zelda Breath of the Wild videos, Super Mario Inside Super Mario Odyssey, and a ton of other content that will be coming forward the coming weeks, months, and years. So it's that simple. Okay, I think that will do. There's not much more.